Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Miss English Channel, where learning English feels like chatting with a friend. I'm Emily, and today we're going to talk about weekends.
Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. I love this topic already. Weekends are my favorite part of the week.
Mine too. And before we start, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. It helps our channel grow and helps you grow in English too.
Yes, and if you enjoy this episode, please hit that like button. You can also leave a comment and tell us about your weekend in English.
Exactly. We love reading your stories. Sometimes they make us laugh. Sometimes they even inspire us.
All right, Emily, let's start. How was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was beautiful, Paul. Not perfect, but full of small moments that made me smile.
That sounds nice. Tell me more.
On Saturday, I woke up early. The sun was soft and golden, and my cat was sleeping on my pillow. I made coffee, opened the window, and just listened to the city waking up.
That sounds peaceful. I love quiet mornings like that.
Yes. You know, weekends teach us something important: to slow down. During the week, we rush, but Saturday morning feels like life whispering, "Breathe. You're okay."
That's true. I always feel calmer on weekends. But not this weekend. Mine was a bit crazy.
Crazy? Oh no, what happened?
Well, Saturday started normal. I went for a walk, bought some bread, and then I lost my keys.
Oh no, not again.
Yes, again. I searched everywhere. Table, kitchen, bathroom, nothing. You know that small panic when you realize you're locked out of your own life?
That's the worst feeling.
I even looked inside my fridge.
No way.
Yes way. And guess what? They were there.
In the fridge?
Yes, next to the milk. I must have put them there when I came home with groceries.
Paul, that's hilarious.
It wasn't funny at first. I looked for 1 full hour. But when I found them, I laughed so hard I almost cried.
You know, that's a good reminder. Sometimes life feels cold and confusing, like your fridge, but the answer is right inside.
That's deep, Emily. I just lost my keys and now you made it sound like a life lesson.
Everything can be a lesson if we listen carefully.
True. So that was my Saturday. A full adventure at home. What about you?
Mine was warm and family-filled. I went to visit my parents and my sister. We cooked pasta together. Tomato sauce, garlic, and lots of cheese.
Ah, the best kind of weekend. Food and family.
Yes. You know, when we cook together, it's more than food. It's connection. The kitchen smells like love and laughter.
That sounds beautiful. I think food has its own language. Even without English, people can understand it through smiles and
Exactly. It's like universal happiness.
So, what did you do on Sunday?
Sunday was calm. I stayed home, cleaned my apartment, read a book, and watered my plants.
Ah, yes, the jungle.
Yes, my small green jungle. You know, talking to plants is my secret therapy.
Do you really talk to them?
Maybe a little. I say, "Good morning, you beautiful leaves."
That's adorable.
It makes me happy. Everyone needs something small that keeps them peaceful. For me, it's plants. For you, maybe coffee?
Definitely coffee. Without it, I'm a zombie.
See? That's what weekends are for, to recharge your heart, not just your phone.
Wow, that's a quote right there. We should put that on a t-shirt. Recharge your heart, not your phone.
Yes, maybe we will.
So, after finding your cold keys, what did you do next?
I relaxed and watched a movie. It was about a big talking dog.
A talking dog? Sounds like my kind of film.
It was silly but funny, and it reminded me how simple joy can be. Just laughter and popcorn on the couch.
You know, sometimes we forget that happiness doesn't need to be big. It can just be a movie that makes you smile.
Yes, happiness hides in ordinary moments.
That's a beautiful thought. Speaking of happiness, do you have any pets, Emily?
Not anymore, just my plants. But my friend has a dog who visits me sometimes. He always brings so much energy, like a small furry son.
That's cute. I have my cat Leo, the king of sleeping.
Still lazy as always?
Oh, yes. He sleeps on my bed, my chair, my table, like he owns the place.
That's every cat. They act like landlords who never pay rent.
Exactly. But I love him. His calm energy reminds me to rest.
That's so true. Pets teach us to pause.
You know, sometimes I think we rush too much, always planning, always doing. But Leo, he just is. He enjoys now.
Yes, maybe that's the secret. Living like a cat on Sunday.
We should make that another t-shirt.
All right, deal. But first, tell me about your plans for next weekend.
Next weekend? I think I'll go to the park. The weather is perfect. Sunny, but not hot.
That sounds nice. Maybe bring a book?
Yes, a history book I've been trying to finish. Though honestly, I'll probably read 2 pages and start people watching instead.
That's okay. Sometimes watching life is better than reading about it.
So true. So, what about you? Any plans?
I have to go shopping. My friend's wedding is next month, and I need a new dress.
Ah, exciting! What color are you thinking?
Maybe blue? Calm but bright. Blue feels like peace to me.
That's perfect for a wedding. You'll look amazing.
Thank you, Paul.
You know, Emily, hearing about your weekend makes me realize something. Every simple moment can teach us a little about life.
Yes, losing your keys teaches patience. Cooking with family teaches love. And talking to plants teaches hope.
That's beautiful.
You know, Paul, weekends show us that life doesn't need to be perfect to be meaningful. Even small, messy moments can hold something beautiful.
Yes, like cold keys and warm coffee.
Exactly! Every story, even a small one, makes us feel alive. And that's what we want for our listeners too, to notice the little things.
Right, because sometimes people wait for big success to feel happy, but joy hides in the small things. Breakfast with family, a short walk, a good laugh.
Yes, and that's also how you learn English. Little by little, day by day. You don't need to be perfect today. You just need to start.
I love that. Learning a language is like a weekend, a mix of effort and rest, mistakes and fun.
Yes, and when you make mistakes, it's not failure, it's growth. Just like when you lost your keys.
So my cold keys were actually a metaphor for English learning.
Exactly. Sometimes you think you've lost your progress, but it's still there, waiting in the fridge.
That's brilliant. Everyone listening, remember that. Your English isn't lost. It's just taking a little break.
Yes, so don't give up. Speak, listen, laugh. Even small conversations count.
And that's why we make this podcast to help you practice real English through real stories.
Exactly. You can listen while cooking, cleaning, or walking. Every word you understand is one step forward.
You know, Emily, sometimes I think of our podcast like a Sunday walk. Calm, simple, but full of meaning.
That's such a nice way to say it, and I think our listeners feel the same.
Let's give them a small challenge this week.
Good idea. How about this? After listening, write one short paragraph in English about your weekend. Just 3 or 4 sentences.
Yes, write it in the comments below. Don't worry about mistakes. We love to see you trying.
Because trying means you care, and every try builds confidence.
Exactly. When I first learned English, I was scared to speak. I thought people would laugh.
Really? But you speak so well now.
Thank you. But back then, I made many funny mistakes. Once, I told my teacher, I am boring, instead of I am bored.
Oh no, that's a classic.
Yes. But that mistake taught me 2 things, grammar and humility.
That's the best kind of learning. Sometimes laughter is the bridge to understanding.
Yes. And maybe that's the secret, to laugh more when you learn.
Exactly. Because when your heart is open, your mind learns faster.
You know, Emily, this reminds me of something. Weekends and learning both teach balance. You can't always be serious. You need rest, joy, and curiosity.
That's true. Like watering plants. A little water every day keeps them alive. A little English every day does the same.
So true. Sometimes people study for hours and feel tired. But even 10 minutes a day, listening, repeating, writing, that builds progress quietly.
Exactly. English grows like a garden. It needs care, not pressure.
That's beautiful. You really should write a book, Emily.
Maybe one day, but for now, I'm happy sharing these moments with our listeners.
Me too. This community feels like family.
Yes, we're all walking together. Different countries, same dream. To speak confidently and live fully.
And that's what makes Miss English Channel special. It's not just grammar and vocabulary, it's about connection, stories, and emotion.
Exactly. We learn through living.
Speaking of living, I just realized you never said what book you were reading last Sunday.
Oh, yes. It's a small novel about a woman who moves to a new city to start again. It's not famous, but it's full of quiet wisdom.
Sounds interesting. What did you learn from it?
That sometimes we're all beginners in something, and that's okay.
That's powerful, because every learner, in English or in life, starts with, I don't know, and that's the first brave step.
Yes. The second step is to keep going, even when it's hard,
And the third step?
is to smile through it.
I love that. Smile through the struggle. That's pure wisdom.
Because smiling reminds you you're not behind, you're becoming.
That's my favorite line today. You're not behind, you're becoming.
I think our listeners need to hear that too. You are not late. You are learning at your own speed.
Yes, and your journey is yours. Don't compare it, just keep walking.
Even one new word a day changes something in you.
Exactly. A weekend can refresh your body, and English can refresh your mind.
That's a perfect connection. And speaking of weekends, I think it's time to plan our next one.
Yes, maybe this time I'll keep my keys far away from the fridge.
Good idea. And maybe I'll buy some new flowers for my jungle.
That's perfect. So, before we go, let's remind our lovely listeners of something.
Yes. If you enjoyed today's chat, please subscribe to Miss English channel and give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend who's learning English. Maybe they'll smile and say, hey, that sounds like me.
We'd love that. And please tell us in the comments, what did you do last weekend? Or what will you do next one?
Use simple English. Don't worry about grammar. We just want to hear from you.
Yes, your stories inspire us to make more episodes.
All right, Emily, this was such a warm talk. Simple, funny, and full of meaning.
I agree, Paul. And I hope everyone listening feels a little lighter, a little happier, and ready to enjoy their next weekend.
Remember, life doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be lived.
Beautiful words. Thank you all for listening to Miss English Channel. See you next time.
See you soon, friends. Keep learning. Keep smiling.
Bye.
Bye-bye.